Okay, so here is Shroud opinion on this whole thing with aim assist and MK, and I must say, I think this is the most accurate opinion I heard on this subject so far.
Nah, aim assist ain't really ain't all that. I don't think you understand how easy it is to miss in video games. That's the like you are so like your mind must be so fucking like plagued to think because like nobody plays perfect, right? But if you have a roller, you literally can play perfect. That's the only problem. I'm not saying they will play perfect. I'm just saying they probably can. They actually can. You cannot play perfect on mouse and keyboard. It's impossible. And that's why it's so unbalanced. Oh boy. Oh boy. I still think it's fine that controller and mouse and keyboard play together. I still think that is so good because like you get the crossplay action and it's awesome. I still think that's a dub. I just don't. My stance is always the tournaments, man. The tournaments should never mix. That's like bad news. It's literally like if you played Counter-Strike and one person had, 700 FPS, or one team had 700 FPS, and the other team had 100 because their computer was so bad. That's like kind of the equivalent of like how unfair it can be for both ways, right? But yeah, I think crossplay and playing controller versus mouse and keyboard and all that is totally fine. Who cares? We're all just sitting here casually, playing a fucking video game. It doesn't really matter what input you use. Like, who cares what input you use when you're playing this shit? It really doesn't matter. There's nothing on the line. You're just playing for fun. Controller takes so much practice to be good at? Oh yeah, I mean, any input does. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't really matter mixing the general player base together. Who cares? But you have to just think about it in the application of what if you have everybody that has the same amount of practice on those inputs and now they're playing for money against one another. That's when it gets really tricky, Like, we're all here to just play the game for fun. Who the fuck cares if you're playing on a phone or fucking controller? Like, whatever.